Welcome back. I did a little bit between the episodes again. First thing I did was replaced all my elevators with these travel anchors. They're so much better. I also switched my sword out for this, so I can put travel on it and just teleport all over the place. These are so much better in elevators. They go a lot farther too. As you can see, I moved this back to underneath here. I still haven't moved this stuff, but honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to anymore. And I also got a few of these going. They're just the tier 1 void ore miners. Waiting on a rhodium. It's very slow. That's why I have 4 of these going down here. I think you can get there's the crystal lens, but it costs 6 blocks of it. I can make one of them right now, but this is the preferred lens to get these. I also did go into the configs and change the weight of this because it's just way too slow. I'm not on a server. I don't have all day to wait. I'm not just going to let the game run. And this is just temporary. This will lead us back into what we're doing later. And I also did this. It's the wither switch. Make sure my magnet's off. And over here, you have some withers being grinded up. I'm doing this the same way I'm doing this the same way I was doing the laser from Actually Editions. It's just got these phantom placers, place it above here, teleports it into there. This thing kills it. Just set on a little timer here. Right now it's at like 15 seconds. I could set it lower, but I start running out of soul sand. Right now the only soul sand I have going is this right here. I had it set a bit lower, but I started running out of soul sand, so I don't really need to kill that many withers. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why. Why didn't you just use the phantom placers to place the wither inside this cage? And well, because I didn't think of it until after I was done. I really didn't want to redo it all. I'm sure you could just use these phantom placers to build the wither right inside this cage. But this works too. Works just as well. You can see every like 15 seconds or so, builds a wither. He drops down into that portal. Just teleports him into there. And then, yeah, everything's just being collected down here. I'm just throwing away all the experience. Yeah, this thing to hide the boss bars. Pretty nice. Alright, what I want to work on today, though, is I want to build a shulker farm inside one of these compact machines. Because they'll just teleport all. I was just going to put it in here, but there's no way to keep them from teleporting all over the place. Well, there is, but you can use these things, but I really don't want to just put those everywhere. So I'm just gonna put it inside a compact machine. Figure that was the easiest way to do it. So I got a bunch of stuff prepared here. And the reason I wanted a shulker farm all comes back to how slow those alloy smelters are. I wanted to make some of these stellar capacitors, which are much better than the octatic capacitors I'm using. But to make them, that's why I made the wither farm also. I needed nether stars. To make them, I need shulker shells. Alright, hopefully this works. I had to switch to using 2 mob crushers because the range on the mob duplicator, it goes 2 blocks down and 2 blocks up. I was just gonna put it down here in the floor. Then once I put the range add-on in, it could spawn like anywhere down here, which didn't really want. And then I didn't want cables going up inside there. So that's what all these phantom faces are for. Basically, connect to that block up there. So this is giving it energy. This is giving it the essence, which I had to use this dictionary converter for because I'm getting liquid XP in the mob farm, and you can only use essence in the mob duplicator. And this is just if I want to like get the mob imprisonment tool out. It's just another phantom face, but for items. Basically, I unpower this hopper here, and it'll pull the mob imprisonment tool out. In case I want to put a different one in, just keep that locked and pop that back in there. And this is the redstone. I have it set to run on a redstone signal right now. So if I flip this lever, it should start working. I put this ender inhibitor up here. It says it works for 8 blocks. So hopefully it keeps the shulkers from teleporting out here. Well, let's turn it on and see if it works. There we go. Not sure why that phantom redstone face wasn't working. Well, that should be getting me shulker shells, though. Yep. And a bunch of other crap that I don't really need. Alright, now that shulker farm is done. All of that was just so I could make these. Hopefully they're worth it. Alright, let's see if it's worth it. This is the speed it's at right now with an octatic capacitor. This is the speed it's at with the stellar capacitor. I don't know, I say it's worth it. That's pretty fast. Was it worth building a wither farm and a shulker farm for? Yeah, sure. I need the nether stars and stuff anyway. Oh yeah, another thing I did off camera. I got all these phytogenic insulators going because I needed pop chorus fruit for the capacitors also. Just have everything hooked up back here. Flux phyto grows being automatically made, and this guy. And I just got a couple rows of them. Probably put more down through the hallways as I need them. Right now I'm only using one, so don't really need them that bad. Looks like we finally have enough erodium we can upgrade one of these things. I'm just gonna grab all these since I don't really need them. I'm also going to turn one of these into a resource miner because to get the speed upgrades I need, you need mica. And the only way to get that's a resource miner. Which these are pretty easy to make. All I have to do is swap that top thing there. Alright, moving on up. Got tier 2 going. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And we got the resource miner going too, so we can start getting the mica we need for the speed upgrades. Well, that mansion's not gonna last too long. I think the lava got to it. Maybe we can get another one. Oh man. Whatever's happening, it is very laggy. I don't know if it's just the creepers causing the lag or what, but whatever it was, it is lagging out pretty hard. That is a lot of creepers, though. I think a divine chest plate fell down there, but I'm not going to get it. Is this another boss battle? Oh, it's just the replica of the end, I guess. Inception. Still don't know what that does for sure. Inverting 55,000 blocks. Huh. Oh no, it's the cascading dongs again. I got a pink slime ball from somewhere. That would have been handy like 2 episodes ago. That wasn't enough destruction. That's some pretty good armor you got there, buddy. Wow. I didn't realize just how good that armor is. He's got the same armor I got on. Yeah, that took a long time. Boss fight again, huh? At least this guy's easy. And I crashed. That sucks. Wonder what happened. Oh, that's what happened. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. Might be a bit of a shorter episode, but kind of running out of time. See ya.